I am talking to a collective of people who have very powerful energy. Yes, you do. You have very powerful energy. And what that can look like sometimes is that the tower is at the bottom of the deck when I take it out, right? So that can look like you cause towers in people's lives. Okay, that's one of the ways that that can show up. But the channeled message that is coming through is about people feeling like they have to be in competition with you. Okay. And what it really is that you are put in their lives to inspire them, not to compete with them or for them to feel like they need to compete with you. Your energy coming into their aura or their auric field is to inspire them to be a higher version of themselves. Okay. And because of their wounding, because of their trauma, unhealed trauma, they feel like they need to compete with you. Okay. And so it causes towers, right? But it's really you're inspiring them. Okay. And that's what it is. So there is no competition, right? And you, whoever this is, either I'm telling you about it, you're like, why does everyone feel like they need to compete with me? Or this is something, I'm confirming it for you. This is something that you recently realized. Okay. You have powerful energy. People may become competitive when they get into your energy, right? They see you, right? They see like how your cup overflows, how you're loving, how you're intuitive, how you're creative, okay? And the channeled song while I was receiving this message was "Hey Soul Sister," right? And the channel is that there's enough for everybody to go around, and they showed me like you taking your hand and to raise, to help someone step up on the platform, right? Like you're here to inspire, you're here to teach other people, and a lot of people when they get in your energy, they take that as competition, right? And so they move forward as if they need to compete with you. They try, and you're activating them, right? You're triggering them, okay? And it's for you. It says there is enough room for all of us to thrive, shine, grow, and glow, uplift, build each other up, promote each other, right? And whoever you are, you know this, and but it's like you feel like for some reason it's like you bring other people in. You want to help other people, right? Queen of Swords, you teach, you speak. And at the same time, it's like you have to call judgment and set boundaries with people because these people who, and it was the Three of Cups, right? These people who come in and they see your light and they're so attracted and drawn to it, eventually it seems like they turn and they feel like they need to be in competition with you. And that's your energy. That's your power. Okay? And so like I said, I'm either confirming this for you, okay? Or I'm letting you know that this is what's going on. If you feel like this has always happened to you, right? Maybe you don't have a lot of friends or you don't have any friends, and it's because for some reason it always turns into that. It always turns into people feeling like they're in competition with you. Like they can do better than you. It just does, okay? And it's because you have this driven energy. You motivate people. You inspire people. And what they're not realizing is that's what you're doing. That they don't have to compete with you, right? There's no competition here. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you grow. I want to see you do better. I want to see you do better. That's exactly like what you were put here to do, right? Is to be a trailblazer. And because you're so innovative, because you are such a trailblazer, and here's the King of Swords here too when I'm talking about that masculine energy. Okay, not gender specific here, okay? But this trailblazer energy, right? This moving forward, this chariot energy. Fast pace, blazing the way, making a way for other people, right? Paving the way for other people. That's the energy that you hold. Okay? The star energy, the emperor, empress energy. Okay? King, Queen of Swords energy. Whoever you are meant to lead, to teach, to speak. Okay? And it's like when people get in your energy, they get confused. right? They get starstruck with the six of wands here. And for some reason, it makes people feel like they have to compete with you. And so in many occasions, you choose to move to calmer waters away from this. Okay? Yeah. Ace of Wands. You have this creative energy, right? You like this big creative energy, right? Whoever you are, not only do you start new like businesses, creative projects, right? We have some people who can start them but can't follow through, complete them, keep them going. You do it all. Okay? Not only do you come up with the idea, you get it started, you keep it going through completion. Right? And that's a big deal because a lot of people can't follow all the steps and do all of that. You do that. They say like, look, right? The Fool card, you do it. You do it all from the beginning to the end, right? Wheel of Fortune, right? And for a lot of people, they take that leap of faith and they end up in a tower moment because they just don't have whatever you have, right? But when you come into there's the Five of Cups, right? And then here's the Ten of Cups for you. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. And I was just about to say, but whatever you have what it takes to do that. And what people don't realize is that you're put in front of them to inspire them, not to irritate their soul and piss them off and be like, oh, she has it all and he can do it better and so on and so forth. Notification, right? That's not what it's about. It's about you're showing them the highest version of themselves. So no, it's not your fault if people always come into your energy and they are feeling like they are in competition with you, or if you trigger them, right? You just keep being unapologetically you, because the right people will come along that are supposed to get what they need from you. And even if people are triggered, trust me, you are planting seeds and they are learning what they need from you. And they're even saying to me, you may even have like, yeah, look, the Emperor, the Hierophant is here. Yeah, the Hierophant, right? Yes, the Hierophant is here. And so they were saying to me that notice that even people who have been, they've been removed from your energy, you remove them from their energy, whatever the case may be, if you have the ability, if the God has shown, even if they've been removed, how they have elevated, right? How they have elevated from being able to like be taught by you, right? Notice that. So you may be shown, right? You may be shown people from your past who have had some achievements, who have elevated in the wake of leaving your energy that were triggered, right? Who felt like they were in competition with you. And you will be grateful that they followed through, that they leveled up. So you just keep being unapologetically, amazingly you. Whether you're triggering people or whether people feel like they are in competition with you, you are doing your job. I love you.